So in the process of the AECT competition, the first phase, any graduate student in instructional design or a similar field can submit a proposal. It's a team of 2, and when those are judged, they select up to 6 teams for these phase 2. And those submit a more extended proposal, and after the judges go through those submissions, then they'll select 3 finalists. Those 3 finalists will go to the convention. They will present live before a set of judges and an audience, and of course they're selected a winner from that.
The learning problem was Nevada Department of Conservation and Natural Resources wanted a learning solution for 3 categories of employees: prospective employees, newly hired employees, and seasonal employees. And they wanted it to cover legal and compliance issues, safety issues, and customer service. But they also had ancillary goals that they wanted something that had a strong digital component. They wanted to keep their seasonal people engaged, to not lose so many over turnover. So there were some extra pieces, and they wanted a mechanism to identify and lift up future leaders within their ranks. So a very tall order. We were thrilled and freaking out. I was thrilled and freaking out. I don't know, you were probably just thrilled. To know that the final phase is when you are one of those 3 teams, you're already a winner. It's 3 first place finalists. So that's fabulous by itself. But to know that you're going to go and present to the top of the AECT academic hierarchy who judges on it's nerve-wracking enough to be judged by your professors, but to do it by the people with whom they associate at the top of their fields was thrilling and exciting and kind of scary. But it was fabulous, and to be awarded the proposal is the technical version for that. Everybody's a winner, but they award one proposal, and we were awarded the proposal, and that was surprising but exhilarating.
So I actually remember I had pulled into a grocery store parking lot, and I checked my phone, saw the email that we had been selected for finals, and immediately I think I texted you first, and then I called you afterwards, and you asked me if I was serious, and I said, if I'm not joking, if somebody else, is playing a gag on us, but that's what I got. And so of course, yes, it was an incredible experience, and so many times I think I have a tendency to kind of take for granted what I've learned over the course of my studies, and something like this really demonstrates that in a short time we have come a long way in what it is that the skills, the proficiencies, and so forth. And it was a great way to highlight it, and we were happy to represent it.
And I said this before to Dr. Colorado Reza, was everything that we did and the ways that we were tested, we were able to do that because of the training that we had been receiving, that all the components, the required courses as part of instructional design and technology, all we did was apply that, and then it all fell into place. That's just a reflection of some outstanding training, and worth it when you're investing in higher education. That pays dividends. Absolutely, I would. It was a wonderful process. That it's good practice. It's going to be something that everything that you develop in that entire process, if you want a job in instructional design and technology, that's practice. But before the price tags get too high, you got hired for something and you don't do well at it, that's a pretty high price tag. But if you try this, you try your hand, you've got mentorship, there are people to support you the entire length. The Schwintech team is here. They helped us to get us started and gave us advice. All the previous winners, even if they're from other schools, are available to answer questions. So it doesn't have to be a scary process. It doesn't have to be an unpleasant process. And it's a wonderful way to highlight your skills and what you've done. And all of the work, even if you don't make it into the finals, you can customize that and help it towards your capstone project anyway. So you're not out anything, it just makes you a better designer.
True. Yes, I would certainly recommend the competition to anyone. It is a lot of work, but you get strong critiques throughout. So, it would be difficult to find so much wisdom, throughout through other experiences as opposed to this competition, where the judging's very rigorous and everybody helps you. You actually get assigned a mentor who works closely with the design team in order to improve things. She gave us checklists, things we should try to include. Sometimes it seemed overwhelming, but we said, yeah, we pursued it, and we did what we could, certainly in that regard. And just even if somebody doesn't compete, I mean, just going to the convention is again a great networking experience there. And of course, being a finalist kind of gives you a little more notoriety than you might receive otherwise.